Greetings to all. Today we are going to see Social Geography Chapter 4 Agriculture. What is agriculture? Agriculture is a primary activity. It includes growing crops, fruits, vegetable, flower and rearing of livestock. In the world, 50% of persons are engaged in agriculture activity. Two-thirds of India's population is still depend on agriculture.
The transformation of a plant to a finished product involves three types of economic activities. These are primary, secondary, and tertiary activities. Primary activities include all those connected with extraction and production of natural resource. Agriculture, fishing, and gathering are good examples. Secondary activities are concerned with the processing of these resources, manufacturing of steel, baking of bread, and weaving of cloth are examples of these activities. Tertiary activities provide support to the primary and secondary sectors through service, transport, trade, banking, insurance, and advertising are examples of tertiary activities.
Farm system. Agriculture or farming can be looked as a system. The important inputs are seed, fertilizer, machine and labor. Some of the operation involved are plowing, sowing, irrigation, weeding and harvesting. The outputs from the system include crops, wool, etc. Types of farming. Farming is practiced in various ways across the world. It can be classified into two main types. They are subsistence farming and commercial farming. Subsistence farming. This type of farming is practiced to meet the needs of the farmer's family. This can be further classified into intensive subsistence farming and primitive subsistence farming. In intensive subsistence agriculture, the farmer cultivates a small plot of land using simple tools and more labor. Rice is the major crop. Other crops include wheat, maize, pulse, and oil seeds. Primitive subsistence agriculture include shifting cultivation and nomadic herding. Shifting cultivation. It is practiced in thickly forested area of Amazon basin, tropical Africa, northeast India. A plot of land is cleared by burning them. The ashes are then mixed with soil and crops like maize, yam, potato and cassava are grown. After the soil loosens its fertility, the land is of no more use. The cultivators move to a new plot. Shifting cultivation is also known as burning agriculture. Nomadic herding. In this type of farming, herdsmen move to place with their animal for food and water. Sheep, camel, yak and goat are most commonly reared. They provide milk, meat, wool and other products to the herdsman and their family. Commercial farming. In commercial farming, crops are grown and sold in the market. The area cultivated and the amount of capital used is large. Most of the work is done by machines. Commercial farming include commercial grain farming, mixed farming and plantation agriculture. In commercial grain farming, crops are grown for commercial purpose. Wheat and maize are common commercially grown grains. In mixed farming, the land is used for growing food and crops and rearing of livestock. Plantation are a type of commercial farming where single crop of tea, coffee, sugarcane, cashew, rubber, banana or cotton are grown. Large amount of labor and capital are required.
Major crops. A large variety of crops are grown to meet the requirement of growing population. Major food crops are wheat, rice, maize, and millets. Jute and cotton are fiber crops. Important beverage crops are tea and coffee. Major crops. Rice. Rice is the major food crop of the world. Rice needs high temperature, high humidity, and rainfall. China leads in the production of rice, followed by India, Japan, Sri Lanka, and Egypt. Wheat. Wheat requires moderate temperature and rainfall during growing season and bright sunshine at the time of harvest. It thrives best in well-drained, loamy soil. Wheat is grown extensively in USA, Canada, Russia, Australia, and India. In India, it is grown in winter. Millets. The millets are a group of highly variable small seeded grasses widely grown around the world as cereal crops or grains. It is an important staple food in parts of eastern and central Africa, India, and northern hills of Nepal. Maize. Maize requires moderate temperature, rainfall, and lots of sunshine. It needs well-drained, fertile soil. Maize is grown in North America, Brazil, China, Russia, Canada, India, and Mexico. Fiber crops. Cotton and jute. Cotton. Cotton requires high temperature, light rainfall, and bright sunshine for its growth. It grows best on black and alluvial soil. China, USA, India, Pakistan, Brazil, and Egypt are the leading producers of cotton. Jute. Jute was also known as the golden fiber. It grows well on alluvial soil and requires high temperature, heavy rainfall, and humid climate. India and Bangladesh are the leading producers of jute. Beverage crops. Coffee. Coffee requires warm and wet climate and well-drained loamy soil. Hill slopes are more suitable for growth of these crops. Brazil is the leading producer, followed by Colombia and India. Tea. Tea is a beverage crop grown on plantation. This requires cool climate and well disturbed high rainfall throughout the year for the growth of its tender leaves. Labor in large number is required to pick the leaves. India, China, Sri Lanka produce the best quality tea in the world. Agricultural development. Agricultural development refers to efforts made to increase farm production in order to meet the growing demand of increasing population. This can be achieved in many ways, such as increasing the cropped areas, the number of crop grown, improving irrigation facilities, use of fertilizer, and high yielding variety of seed. Mechanization of agriculture is also another aspect of agricultural development. The ultimate aim of agricultural development is to increase food security. We have completed the lesson. Hope you understand it.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.